a chronological history of divine incarnations in the Puranas. The elephant in the room here is that the stories in the Puranas, like the Bhagavat Purana, are not recounted chronologically. Their main purpose is to teach moral, philosophical and devotional lessons. Significantly, Vedic cosmology sees time as cyclical, not linear. Many events, including the appearance of divine manifestations, actually come more than once. However, just like in nature, it doesn't mean the details of each cycle are absolutely identical with each other. Vedic time is more like a coil. And given that the life of the Puranic universe is not infinite, and given a large enough period of time, you can still tackle it in a linear way. Dictated by the breaths of Karanadakshai, Mahavishnu, each universe lasts for about 311 trillion Earth years. Another elephant in the room is that if we take a literal approach to Puranic time, we are dealing with hundreds of millions, actually billions of years. There are in fact many incarnations and different types of incarnations, but I will be focusing on the main Das avatars. Note that many of their pastimes did not even take place on this planet. The vertical aspect of the Puranic universe acknowledges that time passes differently in other parts or dimensions of the universe. So for example, when one day on Lord Brahma's planet, Satyaloka, passes, meanwhile 4.32 billion years pass by on the earthly plane. And inhabited worlds in between Satyaloka and Earth would have their own relative experiences of time. You see, to travel through the universe is also to travel through time. Taken as a whole, the universe is not a three-dimensional thing. This accounts for the huge lifespans of many of the personalities described in the Puranas. We are not just small compared to them, we are very small. One of the most notable cosmic time measurements that affects the Earth are Maha-Yuga cycles. Each one is 4.32 million years long by our experience. Each cycle is divided into 4 yugas, ages, characterized by a decline in spirituality and morality as you go along. At the end of the debased Kali Yuga, life on Earth and other middle category planets are rebooted to enter another Satya Yuga, which is the beginning of the next Yuga cycle. This is certainly a challenge to those attached to Darwin's evolution theory, which is purely based on a linear time conception. You just wait till the Puranas get going. It's mind-blowing. Moving out here, seeing more and more into the past and future. There are about 71 Yuga cycles in each Manvantara, or reign of a specific Manu, progenitors of human form races across the universe. Each Manvantara lasts for about 306.72 million years. In between each one, there are the lower, middle and many heavenly planets are inundated with water. 14 Manvantaras makes one Kalpa, which is a single day of Lord Brahma, 4.32 billion Earth years. In between each Kalpa, day is Brahma's night, when the universe enters a state of unmanifest form. As far as other kalpas are concerned, the Matsya Purana provides the names of another 29, a month of Lord Brahma. But the Puranas cover the main events in this universe during this particular kalpa. We are currently in the early stages in the Kali Yuga of the 28th Maha-Yuga cycle of the 7th Manvantara, presided by Vaishvavatu Manu. So let me try to list the appearances of the Vishnu incarnations and other significant events chronologically, according to the Puranas themselves, as well as quotes by the likes of Srila Jiva Goswami. Not everyone will agree. But let's try this. During the early part of this kalpa, Lord Vraha lifted the earth from the ocean of dissolution. That was before the rule of this first Manu, Swayambhuva, was established. That is how this kalpa got its name, Vraha. So, we can place Lord Vraha here on our time chart. Also during this most significant Manvantara was the skirmish between Lord Shiva and Prajapati Daksha. During one of the Satya Yugas within that period was also the pastime of Dhruv Maharaj. He pleased Lord Vishnu and attained his own divine planet. Priyavata, the son of Swayambhuva Manu, was born during that Manvantara. He later helped develop our solar system. He was also directly related to the 3rd, 4th and 5th Manus. Moving along. Following a partial devastation, the second Manvantara was presided by Swayochisha Manu, the son of Agni. Just like with all Manvantaras, a new soul then became King Indra, and there was a new set of 7 divine sages. During this Manvantara, Lord Vishnu appeared as Hari and saved the elephant Gadendra from the crocodile. The 3rd Manu who reigned was Priyavata's nephew, Uttama. Here. During that period, our sun became a fully developed star and our solar system was complete. The Vishnu avatar was Satyasena. With his friend Satyajit, he fought against Yakshas and Rakshasas who were tormenting others. The 4th Manvantara was presided by Tamasa Manu, the younger brother of Uttama. Tamasa Manu was therefore another nephew of Priyavata. The Vishnu avatar then was Hamsa, the divine swan incarnation. Then came Vaivata Manu, the brother of Tamasa. This period had a special Indra, Vibhu, an incarnation of Lord Vishnu. He instructed many saintly persons in sense control and austerity. Puranic stories about the misbehaviour and the lusty activities of Indra did not likely take place during this era. The Manasa avatar is associated with this Manvantara. Others also state that Vaikuntha Vishnu avatar comes too. The 6th Manu was Chakshusha. Just before the very beginning of that Manvantara, the powerful demon Hiranyaksha had forced Mother Earth, Bhumi, beneath the waters, causing a partial devastation on the globe. For the second time in this kalpa, Lord Vraha appeared to slay Hiranyaksha, as well as again restored the earth. During the Satya Yuga of the 4th Yuga cycle within that Manvantara came Lord Nrsimhadev. This incarnation slew the brother of Hiranyaksha, the famous powerful demon Hiranyakashipu. It was certainly an eventful Manvantara, because in the Treta Yuga was the famous churning of the milk ocean. That was a cosmic event where the Devas and Asuras formed a truce to churn the ocean of milk to obtain Amrita, the nectar of immortality. That was when Kurma incarnation appeared, to carry Mandala mountain on his back to help churn the ocean. During the churning process, Lord Dhanvantari appeared. After the Amrita was produced, the Lord as Mohini Murti came in order to bewilder the demons. The Matsya avatar appeared during the crossover between the Chakshusha Manvantara and the beginning of the Vaisravata Manvantara. In this incarnation, the Lord fought the horse-headed demon to recover the Vedas. During the period of partial devastation by water, in the form of a fish, Matsya, the Lord helped King Satyavat and his allies survive. Satyavat then became Vaisravata Manu. Lord Vamanadev appeared early during this 7th Manvantara, Vaisravata. Lord Parashuram also appeared during this current era, on this planet. It was during a Kali Yuga around the end of the 19th Yuga cycle of this Manvantara. That was about 38 million years ago. The details of Valmiki's Ramayana corresponds to Lord Ram's Leela as it happened towards the end of the 24th Treta Yuga of this Manvantar, so just over 18 million years ago, on Earth. The Bhagavat Purana 2737 reads, "When the atheists annihilated inhabitants of different planets, flying unseen in the sky on well-built rockets prepared by the great scientist Maya, the Lord will bewilder their minds by dressing himself attractively as Buddha, and will preach on sub-religious principles." According to Jiva Goswami, that particular Buddha appeared on Earth during a previous Kali Yuga within this Vaisravata Manvantar. Now the next scheduled avatar is really special. Lord Krishna. He is said to come to Earth only once per kalpa. Many say he's actually the original Vishnu himself, the origin of all. Therefore, sometimes he's not considered a Das avatar. So Lord Balaram is often listed instead, who accompanies Lord Krishna. They took birth on Earth around 5,225 years ago, quite recently in the cosmic scale of things. Chronologically, the next major incarnation was Lord Buddha again, as described in the Bhagavat Purana 1.3.24, who was born in the province of Gaya. This is generally recognized as Gautama Siddhartha, who reached enlightenment in Gaya. This is historically placed around 2,500 years ago. Recent. The Kalki avatar is yet to appear. That will happen at the end of this Kali Yuga, when things are completely degenerated. He will, of course, help bring about in the Satya Yuga of the next Maha Yuga cycle. Kali Yugas are 432,000 years long altogether, so Kalki will arrive about 427,000 years from now. Moving far ahead, it has been predicted that after this one, the next Manvantar will be called Savani. According to the Vishnu Purana, the Daksha who lived during the first Manu will reincarnate as Savani Manu. He will be followed by these 6 Manus, which completes the end of this Kalpa. Nighttime for Lord Brahma. No doubt those will also include many types of avatars, some of which could well be revisits by the ones I've discussed in this video. Well, that's it. I did my best. Thanks for watching.